people of the tube, and welcome to tonight's review of John Woo's Hardboiled. Now, John Woo's Hardboiled is, of course, an action film starring Chow Yun-fat as Tequila, out of a hard-boiled cop, shall we say, who just likes to bust cases, and there's shipments of guns coming in, and that's what he does. He fights the triads for their guns. Well, he meets up with a undercover cop called Alan, who works for Uncle Howe, or Uncle Hoy, and then later changes sides to Johnny and works for him. This movie is actually, and then of course later they team up, but this movie is actually really good. If you want a really good action movie, this is a really good movie. The gunplay is amazing, and frankly I haven't seen anything since then or before it that was this good for gunning, like for guns. Now, there's not much martial arts, which is something that's kind of weird, because to me this movie would have been the greatest action film of all time if they would have thrown in some really good martial arts. Now, there was some good parts in there with kicks and punches, but, I swear that, Legend of the Drunken Master is my favorite action film. Well, somehow they could have worked that type of shit in with the gunplay in this game, or this movie, then it would have been the greatest action movie of all time, period. My complaints about the movie, there's a lot of, scenes where they can just cut out. Like, there's a lot of scenes, well, not cut out, but not to make it shorter or nothing, but the way it cuts to a next scene and fades to the next, it's a little weird at first, but you'll get used to it. It seems they could have done a better job with a few of the side characters. A lot of them are three-dimensional, which is awesome, but then one or two aren't, so it's not a big issue at all, but just have to mention it. The acting is top-notch, it's all really good, the gunplay is amazing, and the martial arts, there isn't barely any, so I can't really count that for anything, but John Woo's Hardboiled is one of the greatest action movies of all time, period. Great movie if you want a good gunplay movie. I give it thumbs up.